Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Little Miss Fenty, looking cute as fuck, like, period. Laces laid, wig from NBA. Actually, the whole fucking outfit, the whole wig, and let me hold on. Before we get into this video, which is going to be the start of our first nail class, wig, NVA's boutique, outfit, NVA's boutique. But yeah. Lashes are these colored lashes from Alicia, and this necklace is a necklace that my friend wire wraps. So wow, everything that I'm wearing today is from like one of my people that I support. Hey, there we go, y'all. Period. Shout out to y'all. Let's get into it because we're trying to be quick. My baby is right here. He's awake. If you hear him, he's literally right beside me. I might have to talk to him a couple times because he'd be fussy because he's teething. But anyways, y'all, today we are going to get into our first nail class video. I'm gonna get my correct notes. We're gonna hop right into this video, and before we hop into it, I just want to say, by no way am I saying, I mean, I am a cosmetology teacher. Like, I went to school for cosmetology teaching. I'm able to teach people, but this is not a certification. This is just my advice to you guys. I'm gonna try to give you guys as much advice as I can on nails, different monomers, different powders, different setting times, a bunch of stuff. There's gonna be so many videos and so much information on like how to do nails. It's gonna be ridiculous. So today's video is strictly only going to be what you need to do a full set. I'm not going to be doing any application. I'm not going to be actually showing you how to do stuff. I'm just going to tell you the things that you need, the items that you need to start and complete a full set, basically. I annoy myself because I don't even know where I be putting shit. Like, okay, I already did that video, but yeah, here's my YouTube notebook, all the stuff that I write down to keep myself organized and stuff whenever I'm recording YouTube videos. So yeah, utensils and product. That is what we are going to be covering today. It is, but it's hot in here, so okay. Did you just shit? He's shitting right now. What the fuck? Guys, like I said, I'm not going to be showing how to apply anything. I'm just going to strictly be telling you what you need for a start to finish full set. So I'm gonna try to go in order and give you tips as I go in order. So let's get started. Before we get started with what you need, here are my recommendations. First things first, I would only recommend practicing on a practice hand or yourself at first until you invest in barbicide. Also, when you get barbicide, I would also look up and understand how many ounces to a gallon that you need of barbicide, because you need to mix the mixture right. You also need to put the barbicide in the water, not put the barbicide and then let the water foam like into the water, because then it's going to create foam. How much time you need to leave stuff in barbicide for. I would at least do that before practicing on anybody else, only because you can give somebody an infection. That's the only reason why I say that. All of this stuff that I'm gonna name, you can get at a cosmetology store or on Amazon. You might not be able to get the same brand of stuff because some stuff might be professional, and you might only be able to get it at certain places. So I don't really know about that. I know some places that I go, like I go to a nail supply store in Pittsburgh. You have to have a cosmetology license to shop there, so you might not be able to go there. But I'm pretty sure you can get all this stuff on Amazon. Oh, barbicide. Barbicide is the blue liquid that cosmetologists clean all their stuff in, whether it's a comb, a nail utensil, whatever. Anything that's not going to rust or be damaged by barbicide usually gets cleaned in there, and then it goes into an autoclave. Yeah, I would definitely invest in the barbicide before you practice on anybody else. I know a lot of people do nails and they do like themselves and friends and family. That's fine, but I would still get the barbicide. Practice hand. You wouldn't probably need barbicide for the practice hand, only because like there wouldn't really be any germs being transferred to anybody. There are really shitty practice hands and there are really good practice hands. I am not about to unhinge this from my table, but this is what like my phone's leaning on, and this is the practice hand that I have. This is crappy. This is literally the best one that I've bought. The fingers move like fingers. The nails pop off and pop back on. Oh my god. So yeah, you can like move the fingers out of the way. You know, you can bend them, all that stuff, twist the hand. It moves like a real hand. That is the best practice hand that I've ever had. And then these, like the nails, they literally pop off like this. So you put a new one of these plastic backs on here for you to start a new nail. So there's that. Practice hand would be really, really good. That's the thing that made me really good, I think, was that and practicing on myself. So those are 2 things to really invest in. I don't have an autoclave at my house. There is one at the salon that I work at, so obviously I use it there. Everything should be disinfected and brand new, freshly cleaned, freshly disinfected, clean of all bacteria, all everything. That's what an autoclave is for. It destroys and kills all bacteria, all signs of life, I'm pretty sure. So they're kind of expensive, I believe. I'm pretty sure you can probably get a cheap one, but I don't have one at my house, and I really don't do people's nails at my house, so I don't really use one. But whenever I do my nails and my friends' nails at my house, I do use the barbicide in between every, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you want to really get into nails, because proper disinfection is like the biggest thing. All right, so now let's get into stuff that you actually need. So first things first, a drill. Let's talk about a drill. The only, like, 2 things that I would really recommend that I would spend a lot, and my nails look like shit too, don't judge me, y'all, I gotta take them off. But the only thing that I would recommend spending a lot of money on is a drill and a UV light, UV, LED light, whatever. The LED light that I have is this one. It has stickers on it, so that's what all this extra stuff is. But this is a P&D brand light. I love this light. It cures so fast. It cures everything. I've had lights that did not cure as well as this one. There's 4 options on here: 15, 30, 90, and 60 seconds. It's really big. You can put your whole hand in here, and I really like it because I do a lot of extra long nails on myself. So that's why I like this one, because it's really big. So I can put, like, my really long nails in here and it fits. I believe this was like $200, like between $179 and $200, but I fucking love it. The only thing that I don't like about it is this kind of, for the amount of money that it was, I feel like it should last a lot longer. I always recommend whenever you get your drill or your light to do your warranty, because they are gonna go, they're gonna go bad. I mean, this machine, it doesn't last forever. But do your warranty so you can get all your stuff replaced. I did not do my warranty, so I'm gonna have to buy everything new because I'm stupid. But yeah, this is my light. I really love it. The only thing that I feel like is that for the money that I paid, I feel like it should last a lot longer. Like, it's to the point where I have to keep it on the charger all the time because it dies every 2 seconds. Like, the battery life, that shit used to stay charged for like a week at a time. Now it doesn't. So that's the UV light that I have. The drill, I don't know why this table does that sometimes. You can do nails with just a hand file and just the buffer. It takes a lot longer and it's a lot harder, I feel like. You can get a drill off of Amazon. Whenever I started doing nails, I used like a $50 Amazon drill. It had a foot pedal, it had different speeds and all that stuff. You could go forward, backwards, reverse, whatever. I did like that drill until I went and bought me a Mani Pro. The Mani Pro, I believe those are like between $300 and $500. I got the cheetah print one because I'm an extra ass hoe, so I think mine was like $450 or something like that. I really don't remember. I honestly don't know. They might not even be that much. I bought this so long ago, girl. I really don't even know. This is like my prized possession. If I ever drop this or something ever happened to this, I would literally cry. I know I'm gonna have to get a new one eventually, but I got the cheetah print one. It's also portable, so you can recharge it. You can stick it to your side and go around the salon and do the nails, remove the nails, whatever. When I first started at the salon I was working at in Pittsburgh, it really sucked having a drill because the Amazon drill, it did work good, but it had to be plugged in. It wasn't a portable one. So I would have to unplug it and plug it in and unplug it and plug it in and unplug it, like move everything, lug everything, the drill, because like it wasn't a drill like this. It was like a big like pack that you plug the drill in and then you plug the foot pedal in. Like I would have to move all that everywhere. So I would either end up asking somebody else to use their drill or like just moving around like an idiot around the salon. So this is like the best thing I recommend if you're gonna spend like a lot of money on anything. I would do a drill before a light, even, because the drill is how you get your nails perfect, and the drill is like your prized possession. Also, another thing I recommend you spend a lot of money on is a brush, but we'll get to that in a second. Like your acrylic brush. You can buy whatever you want, but those are my 2 that I have. I really like them. I think Mani Pro is one of the best drills out there, so yeah. Another thing you're gonna need for your drill are drill bits. There are different kind of drill bits. There are sanding bands, different types of sanding bands. There's cuticle bits, there's rough bits, there's bits that should only be used on the acrylic. They should not be used on the natural nail because they will completely destroy and obliterate the natural nail. So you need to learn the difference between which drill bits are which and what they do and what they should be used on. You know what I'm saying? 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9. Sanding bands. On the natural nail, you should only be using a fine or medium grit. You should not be using a hard or rough grit sanding band on the nails, or a rough nail file, because because it will destroy the natural nail. You are only supposed to be removing the shine from the nail. You are not supposed to be doing anything else. So I have a lot of drill bits here. This one looks really scary. We'll get the details later, y'all. Like once I have my tripod and I'm able to like zoom and everything. But yeah, this drill bit right here, it looks really rough, but this is actually really good for removing acrylic once it's soaked in acetone. And you can actually use this on the natural nail, even though it looks like you can't because it's real rough looking. You can still use this on the natural nail, and it's actually really amazing. It's one of my favorite drill bits. Shout out to my bitch Paige for putting me onto that. I never used to use cuticle bits before, but once I got into looking at other people's like nail pages and seeing how good their cuticles looked, that's when I started getting into cuticle bits. This little ball right here, fire. This right here, it has like it's really soft, but it's like rigid, fire. Things like this, which are really rough, and this, I only use this to remove acrylic during soak-offs or stuff like that. Also, I will not use this on the natural nail because it's extremely rough and it will tear that shit up, okay? I also have a drill bit for sealing the cuticles after I do acrylic. Yeah, but you can buy whatever drill bits you want. A lot of people say that certain drill bits are unnecessary. When I first started doing nails, I literally only used, like I would do the cuticle pusher, cuticle cutter, whatever, and do the sanding band. That's it. I didn't use any cuticle bits. I didn't use any of that other stuff. I would just use the sanding band. But now that I'm getting more into nails and I'm starting to do them more, I'm starting to notice that my cuticles look a lot better whenever I actually like pay attention and go back and really get the cuticles with the drill bit. So now let's get into like kind of what you need. So whenever you first start the set, so you're going to need a cuticle pusher. This is to push back the cuticle. Another thing that I recommend is learning nail anatomy, okay? That's where a lot of people really mess up at, is nail anatomy and not like holding the drill correctly, because they dig into people's skins, they dig into people's nails and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be doing any of that, okay? Know nail anatomy, because a lot of people don't really know what the cuticle is, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, in some states it's actually illegal to cut the cuticle, and I think Pennsylvania might be one of them states. I'm not really sure. I really might be wrong. I don't know, guys. I have the worst memory. I smoke, so look up that, look up nail anatomy, make sure you know cuticle, eponychium, hyponychium, the matrix, learn all that stuff so that you know exactly what you're cutting and that you're not like cutting live skin. You're only supposed to be getting off the dead cuticle, okay? So cuticle pusher. This is the one that I have. It has a rounded end right here that looks like the top of your nail, like it's kind of fits the shape of the top of your nail, and then it has a picker down here. You're going to need a nail clipper to clip your free edge, any kind. You can use a straight one, a curved one, it doesn't really matter because you're going to have to end up filing them anyways. You're going to need cuticle clippers. I have 2 here because I use one for cuticle clipping and I use one to remove gems. You are going to need 1,001 buffers, 1,001 nail files, and 1,001 nippers, because once you use one of these to do anything else but clip those freaking cuticles, it's done for, okay? It'll never clip cuticles the same. Like, if you're a nail tech, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So buy a bunch of these, or just have like a couple pairs where you strictly only use them for cuticle work. Are you happy? Also, you need scissors to it helps cut the shape. Like if you're gonna use square tips, cut the shape into either coffin or stiletto. I used to buy pre-shaping tips, but I find I've never really had any pre-shaped tips that were really good. I have to shape them again. So I honestly don't even recommend buying pre-shaped tips unless you have some really good ones. Sorry guys, when you're a mom, you gotta do what the hell you gotta do. Like, love them to death. Love them to death. Okay. So files, usually in 80, I think it's in 180 or 80 grit or whatever. That's the medium grit. That's what I use. I never use a rough file on people's nails. So files and buffers, you're gonna need millions of those. Those should be replaced every single time. These items are porous. Anything that is porous should not be reused. These cannot be soaked in barbicide and reused, because of the fact that they are porous, so they're absorbent. So bacteria, technically you're never gonna disinfect the inside. You're never gonna disinfect this entire thing ever again. These should be fresh and new every single customer, every single client. Don't fucking matter. Another thing you're gonna need are tips. Like I said, I use these ones. They're literally regular tips. I have these ones, and these are like, y'all, I love curved nails. These are like natural curve, but I have so many tips. Oh, hold on, y'all, hold on. First of all, let's talk about Fetish for Nails, one of my favorite freaking Instagram nail people. period. I have the butterflies, the Playboy bunnies, these yellow square ones, and then I have I think they're Gucci or Chanel. They're Chanel. I have her Chanel one. She sells pre-designed tips. I love them. I love doing 90s theme nails. I love doing extremely long, curved, blinged out, extra shit. Like, I love my nails to be like I'm walking down the street or I'm doing something and people are like, oh my god, they stop me and look at my nails. Yeah, bitch. So those are my tips. You also need glue. Any type of nail glue is fine as long as it's nail glue and not super glue. Before I was using the Kiss one, now I'm using this one from my cart. I have a bunch of these in bulk because I sell press-on nails. Like I said, follow my Instagram. All my social medias are below, my link tree, period. Okay, next thing you're going to need are rubbing alcohol pads, or you could just use like no lint or lint free like swabs, and dip them in acetone or alcohol or whatever and wipe the nail. My favorite bonder prep or whatever is this Young Nails one. My best friend Paige put me onto this. It's a fire. I also like 2 primers. I like No Lift Nails, and I like OPI's Bond X. Those are fire as hell. You're going to need acetone. Acetone is what is going to clean your brushes from gel polish, regular polish. It's going to clean the acrylic that you get, any acrylic that you get stuck in your brush. It's going to clean it out of there. We're going to get into those details in another video, but like I said, we're only doing the stuff that we need. So you're going to need acetone, and I mean 100% acetone, not nail polish remover, because there's a difference between nail polish remover and acetone. Nail polish remover is not 100% acetone. You need 100% acetone. You should probably get a nail polish remover also, and then you should probably get a rubbing alcohol or something. I have acetones that are soak off, but like this is soak off. This is 100% acetone, but it also is enriched with vitamin E oil and stuff like that. Then I have this one, which is expensive as hell because I had to go to Cosmocraft to buy it, because nobody else had acetone anywhere. Yeah, this is the same thing. These are considered moisturizing, removing acetone, soak off stuff so that your like nails don't get as dry. But honestly, acetone is extremely dehydrating anyways. This though, sometimes when you're doing an acrylic set, you have to acrylic will get stuck in your brush and you'll have to dip it in acetone for a minute and like scrape out the acrylic. I would not recommend doing that with these during a set because they have oil in them. Once you put any oil on your nail, it is not gonna stick, okay? Do not use these to clean your brush while you are doing a full set. Anything that has oil in it, people should not be touching their nails. There should be no lint. There should be no nothing on the nail. Anything that gets on the nail before the acrylic is laid after you put the freaking primer on is going to inhibit how long your nails last. So I would not recommend using these while you are cleaning your brush while you're doing a full set. Only use these for soak off. This is 100% acetone, y'all. 100%, no oil, no nothing. Like, this will get the acetone, or the acetone. This will get the acrylic out of your brush, okay? Another thing you're gonna need is dampened dishes. This is what I put my acetone in. This is literally like a regular dish. I bought a bowl, or a glass bowl set of like 20, and this was the smallest one that they had, so I just have been using this for my acetone. And then I have an actual dampened dish for my nail monomer. This is the biggest one that I've ever had. I love it because I use a huge, well, not the biggest brush, but I use a pretty big brush. I used to use the regular little mini like dampened dishes, but my brush is way too big for that. And there's with doing extra long nails, you need a huge dampened dish. Like, your brush got to be soaked, especially when it comes to using fast drying monomers, which is shit we're gonna get into in our other videos, y'all. Dampened dishes. You are going to need an acrylic brush. That's another thing that I don't mind spending a lot of money on. Those are some things that's always gonna need replaced too, because acetone is extremely damaging, and so is nail monomer. So naturally the brush, especially Kolinsky. These are all Kolinskys actually that I have. You don't have to get Kolinsky brushes, but they are the best. They're really, really fire. This is a Kiera Sky brush, but it's still like Kolinsky brand or whatever the fuck. I don't know if it's a brand of, I don't know. Whenever I first started, these are both a size 10. I know this is a size 10. I don't know what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's like the same. I started with a size 10. That's like a pretty good size to start with. Some people say a size 8. I think that that's a little too small. This is like kind of the perfect size, I feel like, to start with. But once I got into longer nails, I moved up to a 14 or a 12, and now I'm at a 14, I think. Let me, is this a 14? Oh no, I'm not. I'm at a 16. Dang. Okay. This brush is a lot thicker and it holds so much liquid. I can literally just like, I love it. This is my favorite brush. I don't care how beat down it gets. Then you're going to need your gel polishes, because your gel polishes Your gel polishes are only going to cure under the LED or UV light or whatever. So there's that. Also nail monomer, which we're going to get into. You need that too. There's a bunch of different brands. There's Young Nails, there's Kiara Sky, there's off brands. You can even go and get like a practice kit, like a kiss like kit from like Walmart or something, and even practice with that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you need the gel, the top coat, and all that stuff. Another thing that I recommend is cuticle oil. That's lovely. Cuticle oil helps your nails grow. It helps, people say that it helps your set last longer. I don't really know if that's true. I know that it helps your nails grow. I use that after every set. And then me, I'm a cuticle oil freak. I use that shit like 3 times a day. Like I use that shit like 7 times a day. I'm not even kidding, whenever I have my nails done. If you ever see the people whenever their brush is really stiff, like you see, I didn't do it to this one after I did my nails, but I did it to this one. You see how it's stiff? What we do is take regular polish, not gel, and we put it on our brush, and it's basically how we seal our brushes. You just paint it on, literally both sides, and this is how you keep your brush shapely. And then it stays flat like this. That's how you keep your brush from getting all these freaking flyaways. That's why this brush and the other 10, like this is a 16 also, but I don't really use this one as much because it's all like flared everywhere because I never sealed it ever, and I would never seal it. And whenever I would like scrape the oh my god, I can't talk. I would never seal it, and when I would scrape the acrylic out of it, whenever it would soak in acetone, I would like really scrape it. You have to be careful when you do that because it will make your brush hairs like frizzy. You have to be really careful, and the acrylic has to be really soft for you to remove it from your brush. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all you need for a full set. Other stuff that's extra, like people that have a lot of gems like me, I have been doing nails for like kind of a long time, not doing them on people, but like even before, like whenever I was practicing on myself and I wasn't doing them on people, I had a lot of nail supplies, so it took me a really long time to accumulate this many decorations. Decorations are really cheap, but when you go into the nail store, usually everything's between like $1 and like $10, maybe $12 when it comes to like the fake gems that aren't Swarovski, or like stickers or like transfers, foils, stuff like that. But it took me so long. Like at first I always felt like I never really had enough decorations. I never had enough gems or anything like that, and after like 2 years I literally have everything. I have a gel polish, I have a bunch of stuff. So like don't be worried if you don't have like everything, you know. The thing that I recommend would be, if you really want to start doing them on people and practicing on yourself and friends and family, would to go on Amazon and get like a bulk thing of like the Beatles gel polish. Their gel polish is really good. $20 maybe 25, maybe I don't know, but there's like at least 20, maybe 25, 30 gel polishes in here, and it was like $25, and it also comes with a base gel, a top coat, like a regular top coat, and a matte top coat. So this would be something good to buy. I honestly recommend buying in bulk once you really get into doing them, if you ever do get into doing them, because it's a lot easier. Like I buy bulk acrylic, bulk monomer, bulk files, bulk especially like when you work at a salon. Like my friend's salon, it's her salon. Like this is my best friend, so it's really only me and her that works in there. So everything that we buy is like out of our pockets, literally. So like whenever we buy, we literally just buy for the salon and share everything. Like I don't buy stuff for myself, she doesn't really buy stuff for herself. Like I literally just buy it and bring it. All my stuff is at my house, only because when I was pregnant I had epilepsy, so I couldn't drive and I couldn't work, so I wasn't gonna just leave my entire stuff, like all my stuff at her salon, all up in her way. So I just took it home and it's been at my house. But once I get back to the salon, girl, we in here. But yeah, everything that we buy, we just share everything, all acrylic, all stickers, all everything, because that's my bitch. So extra stuff that you don't really need but need is decorations. You don't need a nail dust collector, but it would be lovely to fucking have one. I've never actually like used one, but being a nail tech, I think it would be really cool to have a like really nice dust collector, because dust is annoying as hell. And then you're gonna need paper towels and stuff like that. One thing that I do recommend that's really freaking cool, y'all, are these, the little pee pads that they put under you, or like under patients in the hospital. Have you ever used, like, you know when you're doing nails and you just keep putting down paper towels, paper towels, paper towels, paper towels, paper towels, and the fucking monomer is just leaking and leaking and eating through your table? they will not, it won't leak through this. I swear to God, even if you don't put a paper towel, like even if I just use this and don't put like paper towels down, like, cause I'll usually fold some paper towels and put my dampened dish on it and like do my brush on there. Even if I don't do that, never leaks through these, ever. Never leaks. These are fire. I will never not do a set of nails without one of these. Love it. Yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys liked my video. I don't really know what else to say. I really just wanted to let you guys know what you needed so you can go get some stuff. My recommendation for you would be Amazon, or even going, you can literally get this basic stuff at Walmart, like a kiss, like the little acrylic sets that they be having. Yeah, it is kiss, but if you prep right and you do stuff right, they will last, I promise you. But we're gonna get into all that stuff in other videos. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want to see specifically about nails. We are gonna have smoking videos coming back. We are gonna have stripper talk coming back about how to strip, other stuff like that, but we have to focus on one thing at a time. So next video will probably be another nail video, and then we're gonna get into stripping and other stuff and all that other stuff. So I don't really know, but yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see. I have my other video already planned out, so now that I have that one planned out, I'm gonna go and plan out the next one. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I love all my fans, whether you a hater or you love me. I love you, you feel me? So follow all my links down below. I made a link tree. Follow my OnlyFans, follow my YouTube, follow my social medias, my TikToks, my Instagram, my Twitter. Follow me everywhere, because girl, I'm funny as fuck, so just follow me. So you have it in your hand. What's wrong with you? Theo. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go because me and my son are hungry. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna do like full sets and stuff on here. I just need my tripod and a couple other things. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Love you. Peace out. I'm gonna go, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Maybe there will be a giveaway, and I don't know, but yeah, bye.